Good morning. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful morning. It's not being too chaotic as you're getting yourselves ready for work and all that stuff. So, sorry, you know. Anyways, I want to check in with y'all this morning. I've been thinking about sharing with you some cool stuff about myrrh, different essential oils, but also about diffuser. So, I was listening to, or I was reading a post a while back from Hillary LeMay. She's one of the cool super powerhouses with doTERRA, and she does some really great stuff on Periscope and whatnot, and talking about how to be able to quickly fill up your diffusers. And so I actually put off filling up my diffusers this morning so I could share that with you guys, which it was really, really hard, but I survived. But anyways, I was going to show you multiple things: how I fill up my diffuser, or how I fill up all my diffusers. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to be walking you through my house to see how quick and easy we can do this, but also the different oils that I've been using in my diffuser and why I've been using it. Those of you who popped in on Friday and listened to my testimony and stuff, are able to see how powerful and wonderful the benefits, the emotional benefits, essential oils can have on us. And that's one of my huge purposes of using essential oils, not just for the physical benefits that I receive from them, but also from the emotional benefits. They're an amazing powerhouse. So anyways, I'm going to show you all the cool ways and quick tricks that I do to be able to fill up my diffuser in the morning. You're going to see how many oils I use currently. That's what I wanted to share with you too, was that, some people like to be able to have a certain blend, or they're wanting to put oils in their diffuser specific to a season or a mood that they're in. To each of us, it's interesting because that's the beauty of essential oils, is that whether you're basing it off of just a scent that you're wanting, there's going to be great benefits, mind, body, and soul benefits to it. I tend to go based off of what are my emotions, what am I feeling, what do I need to be experiencing, what do I need to be able to have support in emotionally, and especially with my whole thyroid stuff, I really I like to be able to have that extra emotional lift, and as I've been working more and more on different things with my healing journey that are not just physical healings, but also emotional healings, which are good and powerful. So anyways, with all of that, let's start filling up all of my diffusers, and you're going to see how quickly this truly takes. And it's so cool because I got inspired, again, like I said, by Hillary LeMay. I didn't even get a chance to fully watch or listen to her Periscope on it, but it had my juices starting to go and flow. And how can I streamline my filling my diffusers? Because I used to actually take the bottles with me to the diffusers one at a time. I'd have the diffusers diffusing different scents depending on what room it was. And that's good. There's sometimes that I want the kitchen to have a different scent versus the schoolroom. But I realized that for the most part, I really want an underlying same scent. So doing it this way and then just adding an extra oil here and there to the different rooms, if I feel the need to, then that works out. So here we go. I'm going to move you over to my cool main station over here. So I'm going to turn you around. Okay, so this is my main morning station over here. I come to as my date planner and everything. But you can see over here, this green water bottle. When I actually fill it fully up, it fills up all 6 of my diffusers. So we're going to open it up. All right, and let's see, we're going to actually start a timer. I should have started a timer to see how long this takes. So according to my clock, it's 7:15. So let's see. So then down here, my second drawer is several of my oils, and I'll be talking about how I keep oils in multiple different places. But these are the ones that I have right here. I've been diffusing myrrh, and that's another thing too is, you can muscle test yourself. You can dig deep into your gut. What do you need extra support with today? So I'm going to diffuse myrrh with lime. I'm out of lemongrass. Oh, I cannot wait to order tomorrow. I'm going to diffuse elevation, purify, and I'm going to do, I feel citrus bliss is what I need with this. So you see there's 5 oils. This may seem like a lot, but all I do is 2 or 3 drops per bottle. So I'm going to open my myrrh. Now myrrh is really thick. It's one of those that Laura had taught to be able to get a little dropper, so it might make it easier to pour your myrrh because it's from a wood. 1, come on, 2. I'm going to do a 3rd one because I want a 3rd one. So it's on my to-do list to be able to do that in a dropper. All right, and I'll close it up later. You see how thick it is. It actually leaves a ring. The lid left a ring on my counter. So it's pretty wild. It's a big powerhouse. Now I'm going to do lime. So 1, 2, 3. The more liquidy ones definitely come out faster. Now I'm doing purify. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing all of these oils, these particular oils, here after we do the diffusers. Because it's pretty cool. It's pretty phenomenal as far as why I'm choosing these. This one is Citrus Bliss. And then Elevation. Got a little extra. All right, so I'm going to just lid them real quick. Okay, so now I have the lid back to this. Now we're going to walk over to the sink, fill it up with some. This spigot is my purified water. That's just the regular tap water, but I'm going to get my purified water going. I'm going to fill this up. It won't take too long. Let's see if we can look inside of it. Yeah, it's about 3/4 way. All right. Now usually when I do this really early in the morning, so my daughter is still asleep and my husband is still asleep. And the reason why I'm actually going to digress for a second. So I put the lid on it so that I can shake it. So I can make sure and agitate all the oils and have it ready. And then I reopen it. But anyways, so I don't necessarily get all 6 of them filled up right away, but the water is ready. So then I go to my first diffuser over here. And I open it up. I fill it to its line. Close it, and I start it. And we move on to the next. Now, I keep hold of the lid because I'll show you why here in a moment. So then we go through my living room. We're going to go over here to this corner. Open it up. Fill it to its line. Alright, start it. Now, my daughter actually slept in the room with me last night So we get to fill up hers this morning. It's kind of dark in here, sorry guys. Not near enough light, so let's get her. Maybe that'll help. There we go. And all of the diffusers that we have, other than the one in the bathroom that I'm about to do, and the one in the, she's got a cool little light on hers, and other than the one in the living room, or excuse me, not the living room, the kitchen, they're all humidifier type of diffusers. So it has the added benefit. Then we're going to go to the bathroom. Fill it up. Get it going. See the cool. I love seeing that. Knowing that the oils are just doing their job. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, now we're going to go to the schoolroom, also my prayer room. Get it all going. All right. So, press all of its buttons. Get it going. So now I have one diffuser left, and I have enough water for exactly one diffuser left. So, but the thing is, I have her still asleep in the bedroom, so I'm going to close it, and I'm going to put it over here. You can't see it, but in the corner of the living room, or the hallway, right by the door. I put it there with its lid, ready for me to be able to fill up that last diffuser. So we're going to walk back to the kitchen and see what time it is on my clock. And you can see that that took me 7 minutes. 7 minutes to be able to fill up 6 diffusers. So basically just what, a minute and 10 seconds per diffuser. That's not so bad. So anyways, it makes it, streamlines it, it makes it easy. Last week we were having a lot of flies in the kitchen. It was really bugging me, and trying to think, Susan had posted some really cool information that she had learned about peppermint and flies. So with the same blend, I just threw in a couple of drops of peppermint, and it really kept the flies out of my kitchen. So it was really helpful. So why did I pick all those oils? That's, a good question. That's a lot of oils, a lot of different, and you would think, how are those going to all smell good together? I go based off of intuition. I believe that the oils, they're meant to work in synergy together one way or another, to support each other and to do different things, have different benefits. So but I also know that majority of the oils that I chose are citrus oils. And the reason is citrus is uplifting, and each of them have different emotional benefits. So I've been really working on different healing aspects of my life, especially with childhood stuff and whatnot. And it was interesting because I posted about this, I think it was a month or so ago, about myrrh, and how myrrh had multiple different aspects to it, some benefits and everything. And one of the benefits that I had read on that I really wanted to be able to get myrrh was due to my thyroid health. So I was really excited when I got myrrh, and I opened it up and I smelled it, and I was like, ew, I don't really care for the smell of this oil. And so I instantly went to my emotions book. So I'm going to turn this around. Let's see if I'll turn it around. Come on. My phone doesn't want to turn around. It's all good. All right, so this is the emotions book. So I went to the emotions book, and I opened it up to Myrrh, and it's the oil of Mother Earth. So I'm just going to kind of skim through it. Myrrh oil nurtures the soul's relationship with its maternal mother and with the earth. This oil supports individuals who have had disturbances with the mother-child bond, whether it is a division between the child and the biological mother, or whether it is biological mother, or whether it be Mother Earth herself. Myrrh can help bridge the gap and heal the disturbance. So some of the negative emotions that are related to Myrrh is disrupted maternal connection, distrust of others, feeling unsafe in the world. Positive properties are feeling safe in the world, healthy attachments, trusting the goodness of life, bonded maternal connections, nurtured, loved. So I knew at that point that there was still healing that my mother and I needed to work on. And it's all good, you know. It was really interesting because my daughter loved it. The moment she smelled it, she loved it. So that was kind of made me feel really good that her and I have a good, strong bond, that it's always good. We all need to work on bonds regardless, right? But that her and I were at a good place in our relationship. Sorry, I got kind of thirsty. So the thing is, so why, and I knew I wanted the benefits of myrrh, I wanted to be able to enjoy them and experience myrrh, not only for my thyroid, but for this continued healing. But every time I diffused it by itself, I would feel icky or frustrated or just overwhelmed. It wasn't the greatest of experience. I would even put it on the bottom of my feet, and my reaction would be quite not as intense, but it still, you know, it wasn't a great feeling. I thought, I'll diffuse it at night even, you know. Oh, that was terrible. bad idea. So thanks to another wonderful friend who had read up on diffusing myrrh or experiencing myrrh with the different citrus oils. And I thought, okay, let me read up and figure out which citrus oils and all that stuff. And that's how I came up with the different blends and why I chose the ones I chose. So I put lime. Okay, so lime, it's the oil of zest, of life, or for life. Some of the negative emotions that we can have from lime are apathy, resignation, grief, discouragement. But the positive properties is it gives you courage, emotional safe, engaged, grateful for the gift of life. And so it helps bring out any of the negative that could be, you know, taking place or whatever. I'm going to shift over here to the sides. I was out of lemongrass, but usually I put lemongrass in with it, and it's the oil of cleansing. Cleansing toxic and negative energy, despair, holding on to the past. That was really profound to me, in the fact that, you know, if you're receiving a negative energy or negative emotion from lemongrass, you know, you could be holding on to the past, and that correlated with the whole myrrh thing. It resonated with me. So then the positive properties is clarity of mind, of healing, cleansing, simplicity, discerning, letting go of past baggage. So let's move on to then the invigorating blend. And let me real quick let you know that, so in this book, the emotions and essential oils, but it will say on the blends, especially, it'll say like the invigorating blend, the oil of creativity. And so on the bottles, you'll have, say, elevation, right? But when you go right here, you can see that elevation is the joyful blend. So I then just need to go to the page that says joyful blend. That one's the simplest. The invigorating blend, the oil of creativity. That's the citrus bliss. So yes, so you can see that. Let's see if it'll focus in for you. Citrus bliss is the invigorating blend. So the invigorating blend, the oil of creativity. if you're the negative emotions that can be associated with it stifled or blocked creativity, fear of self-expression, emotionally imbalanced, low will to live. That can seem kind of extreme. It's probably why it has the powerhouses of bergamot and so many different things in it. Positive properties: invigorated, childlike, creative, motivated, cheerful, self-expression, spontaneous. And I didn't realize how much I've been needing this oil because the last couple of years, part of with my thyroid and everything, my creativity has been kind of stifled, and I didn't realize how much it had been stifled. I mean, I totally enjoyed doing my vision board when I did that last week and getting to share that with you guys. It was so much fun. So then the joyful blend, and I'll just real quick finish these up. So the joyful blend, some of the negative, it's obviously the oil of joy. The negative emotions that can be associated with it is cotton, low vibrations, depression, dark, serious, stern. The positive properties is it brings brightness, joy, carefree, humor, elevated, courage, cheerfulness, abundance, sunny. The protective blend, it helps you feel capable, set boundaries, having integrity. So when we're healing, especially with emotional healing, we want to still set boundaries because those emotions can become overwhelming. And I knew I needed to be able to do that. And it creates reinforcement and strength. And then the repellent blend, the oil of shielding, is also another powerhouse as far as adding support with courage and standing up for self, self-contained, safe, strong boundaries. And then finally, the uplifting blend, the oil of cheer, is some of its positive properties are hopeful, comforting, faithful, cheerful, uplifted, joyful. So even though I didn't like this, I just skimmed off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different oils and blends I shared with you guys. I didn't have oil or 8 today, but those are the ones that I've been pretty much rotating for the last couple of weeks. And it's they've been serious super powerhouses for me. I have felt amazing having those oils going and blending with Myrrh and being able to just give me that support that I needed. Sorry, I'm a walker. I gotta move around. So anyways, I hope that was helpful for all you guys. You get to see me in all my morning glory. I actually had a Pebbles ponytail up on top. But that's what I'm here for, to be real, right? That's what I said on Friday, is that to be able to be real, raw, be who I am, makeup or no makeup, crazy hair, no crazy hair. But so that's how I fill up my diffuser in the morning. You saw that it was 7 minutes, that was it. Or my diffusers, I should say. How I streamline that. And the oils that I've been using, why I've been using them, and the great experiences I've been having with them. So go out and have a beautiful Monday, a Monday full of moments and nurturing, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. That's right, because tomorrow is the Sugar Swap Slim and Sassy celebration, right? So I'm looking forward to all that fun stuff, and we'll be going and digging into the emotions book a little bit too. With some of the oils that are on that. So anyways, you guys have a very beautiful and blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye.